The story takes place in the 17th century and tells the tale of the titular character, Robinson Crusoe, a young Englishman who, against his parents' wishes, decides to become a sailor. Robinson runs away from home and soon embarks on his first sea voyage. Unfortunately, the ship he's on wrecks during a storm. He miraculously survives, which leaves him shaken by how tragically his sailor's adventure could have ended. Nevertheless, he sets out on more voyages, earning money through trade and gaining experience. During one of his trading expeditions to Africa, his ship is attacked by pirates, and Robinson is taken captive. After several years, he manages to escape and, with the help of a Portuguese captain, makes his way to Brazil, where he establishes a plantation. Despite his success in Brazil, Robinson longs to return to the sea. In 1659, he sets out on another expedition, this time westward, to acquire slaves to work on his plantation. During this journey, his ship is wrecked near the coast of South America. Robinson, the sole survivor, ends up on a deserted island, where he begins a solitary life. Robinson survived by salvaging necessary supplies and tools from the wreck. Over time, he learns how to obtain food, build shelter, and protect himself from wild animals. He begins to cultivate the land, raise goats, and create various objects that make his life easier. He spends many years on the island, keeping a journal in which he describes his daily life, reflections, and thoughts. Robinson, being a deeply religious man, often prays and contemplates his life in the context of divine providence. After about 20 years of solitude, Robinson discovers traces of human presence on the island, footprints in the sand. It turns out that the island is visited by cannibals who come there to sacrifice their prisoners. Robinson decides to act cautiously and prepares for defense by constructing more advanced fortifications around his home. Soon, he has the opportunity to save one of the cannibals' prisoners, whom he later names Friday. Friday becomes Robinson's faithful companion, and over time learns his language and adopts Christianity. The two men work together to survive and defend themselves against potential attacks. A few years later, another group of people arrives on the island, an English ship where a mutiny has occurred. Robinson and Friday help the ship's captain regain control over the crew. In return, the captain promises to take Robinson and Friday back to England. After 28 years, 2 months, and 19 days, Robinson leaves the island. Upon returning to England, Robinson learns that his family had considered him dead. His parents are no longer alive, but his remaining relatives welcome him with open arms. Robinson discovers that his plantation in Brazil is thriving and bringing him considerable income, making him a wealthy man. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. More book summaries are coming soon. Subscribe and stay tuned.